What's up, guys? Took it upon myself to make some custom sliders for this game because I was playing on all Madden. A little unrealistic and kind of easy, so I upped the sliders, so more difficult and more realistic. I'm basing these off of Versus sliders. He created some sliders that the AI system would be on the Pro difficulty, so I did mine on the All Madden difficulty. Right here it's going to say Custom. It should say. I like to play conventional, old style. These sliders are realistic from within 10 to 15 minutes. You'll get a good realistic stats, realistic other things as well. Bring it down to accelerated clock, you can put that on, as well as play clock. And I like to put that on 20 seconds. I'll put this all in the description at the end of the video. So I like to use the camera settings as standard. They did a new camera other than last year. Last year I felt that it was right up on top of the quarterback. This time it allows you to see like NCAA does. I turned auto strafe and auto sprint off because I don't know, it's Versus did it and I'm basing these off of his, and it's more realistic if you do have to do it manually. Next, injuries, I set them to 7 as Versus did, I believe. Fatigue I have at 90. I know Versus had it at 100. I believe from 90 to 100 there's no real difference. I played on both and I felt that 90 was good. Game speed, I know Versus has it at normal, and I know I have it at normal. Versus has it at very slow. I'm gonna leave mine at normal, just because I like a fast type of game, because the NFL is a very fast game. So you can even put it to slow, but very slow is too slow for me. So I'm putting it at normal. Threshold, I put mine at 0 as well, dude. And Versus did as well. So on to the penalties. Left them all the same as Versus. The guy knows what he's talking about. So hey, I have offsides at 85, false start at 100. Although there are a lot of false starts, you can relatively see that you can change this if you want to, but this is my preference. Holding 50, face mask 50. Pass interferences are big. They will get called if you do interfere with the pass. Time to the player steal. Now this will be hard first time you play it. Start off with the accuracy, 20. All Madden is 25, and I felt it was a little too easy to pass the ball, so bumped them down 5 points each. So they're all at 20. Rushing was very easy. Well, I used Chris Johnson, but his was very easy, so I bumped that down 10 points from All Madden. And then the defense I felt was a little realistic, but I just got to bump that reaction time down about 10 points. Interceptions are fine. And then with this, tackling's good, block shedding's good, reaction time I just bumped that down from an 80 to a 70. So, and if these are a little too hard for you, too easy for you, you can modify the steal. Just from experience from doing these, I'm telling you to not adjust the computer steal, to adjust your skill, because the computer skill, you can either bump up the computer or bump down yourself, or bump up yourself and bump down the computer. In this case, I left the computer the same and bumped down the user myself. So as you can see, these are very realistic. These are not the final cut though, people. I will be testing more to see if anything happens. Special teams pretty much the same as versus. I know he said that he put the power and the accuracy for punts and kicks so they can be blockable. And then kickoffs, he might have had it at a 50, but if you've been watching football, the preseason so far, majority of them have been getting kicked out of the end zone. So anything 57, I was doing it so I could see the return, what the blocks look like. You can put that at about 59 or 60, and now it will most likely, if you have a decent power kicker, they will be getting it to the back of the end zone. If you have a really good kicker like Sebastian Janikowski, he'll be kicking it out of the end zone. And if you don't have a powerful kicker, you'll hopefully just at least kick it in the end zone, because they are kicking from the 35-yard line. So I'm going to go show you my auto subs. These are also the same as versus. I feel like he did a good job by showing us how it should be, and this is realistic, because you'll rarely see a Peyton Manning get subbed out for Curtis Painter, but now they have Collins, but you'll rarely see like a Tom Brady getting subbed out during a game if they're not blowing the team out. The running backs are different. You'll see in this game that you need a lot of running backs, especially in franchise mode. You need a decent amount of running backs, because they will get tired, and you'll see your backups coming in. They'll do it automatically. The wide receivers, they'll also get subbed in and out, as well as the tight ends and fullbacks. Offensive line, they're not getting subbed out really unless an injury or very tired from being on offense so long. The defensive tackles, they'll sub in and sub out rarely, but I left them all the same. All my auto subs are the same, and I will be showing gameplay footage of these sliders on 15 minutes. I'll show you one quarter how realistic they look. So hopefully you can get these and hopefully try them out. Tell me what they look like, and if it's not realistic enough for you, shoot me a message on YouTube or comment, and I'll try to make them more realistic for you. Alright guys, I'm out.